Wait, did they remove the line?
I think they did.
I
The
believe,
large stage.
I believe that line, it's quest them in a
battle with her large
stage presence. A woke liberal agenda.
Okay.
It's probably because I'm not used to it, but right now I think the flurry back sprite, that is the most cursed.
To the tree we go.
Anyway, Flurry as a party member can actually
She has a lot of... damn it! You have to get closer than you think you would.
Flurry's a party member a lot of people think are useless. One, I think all these fuckers are useless, and two, Flurry can be useful later, even outside of the shit you can do later. Right now, Flurry's best...
Can I just walk into this? Yes. Yes, I can.
Even outside of the...
She has high HP, and the body slam counts as an aerial attack.
Though it counts as a jump, so again, she can't hit spiky enemies. Though a useful-ish thing she has is a Gale Force. It's actually basically considered a status, meaning enemies have
a vulnerability to it.
Though a line of logic the game, for the most part, sticks to if you sit there and think about it for 5 minutes. The game designers thought they would be haha funny, and something like the puffs, because they're floating in clouds, have a super high weakness to it. Meanwhile, the clefts, I think it's like a 20% vulnerability. It's like 10 or 20. Because they're hard. Giggity. So she can actually be used to sort of just instant kill away, because Gale Force is basically that, an instant kill certain trash mobs, which is an okay use, especially because now depending on your stance, this is good or bad. Don't you still get experience for that, but it's like half the experience you would normally get?
You get some experience.
So, yeah, so you can still level up with it, but I can actually use Flurry as a springboard to talk about, like I was saying earlier, before getting caught up in the plot. The reason I think, for the most part, nearly all of the party members in this game are kind of useless is because this game, there are no badges that give the party members extra moves. They're basically stuck with what they have. So because they're stuck with what they have, every character only has a very small amount of things they can do. Meanwhile, Mario is the one that gets all... Meanwhile, Mario is the one that gets all of the badges, meaning Mario is the character that always has an answer to different scenarios. Like, Flurry and Goombella are... again, a perfect example. They can't hit spiky enemies. They're fucked against spiky enemies. They're useless. Koops can hit spiky enemies, but Koops can't hit flying enemies. So, again, Koops is useless. Mario has both. Especially now with having Quake Hammer. Quake Hammer literally does just outclass Koops. Because your hammer does the same amount of damage as Koops right now. And it hits every enemy on the ground. Koops right now, basically, it can't easily hit every enemy on the ground. The only way he can do that is Power Shell, but isn't Quake Hammer less FP? Or are they the same?
I took damage, but I had the electric status. My man, I need to ask you to fuck off.
He's just trying the giant dad build.
Booyah. Anyway.
And I guess to technically be fair, well, I say the Quake Hammer mostly, like, outclasses Coops. One thing the, like, Shell Toss and Power Shell can do that technically couldn't, that can hit flying enemies that are flying low to the ground, like the Dark Puffs. Meanwhile, the Quake Hammer, like I said, it can't hit enemies like that are low. But,
this is huge.
But, let's be honest, you basically barely ever encounter enemies like that.
What's this back there?
There really aren't a lot.
He's massive. I don't like him. No crosses. Danger. Nice stash. Scares me so early. This is Mario. He's our friend. He's here to help. Those bad guys, Mario will stomp every one of them.
Oh, I see your species isn't the only thing that's so puny.
So few will have to make do. Let me formally introduce Mario. Wait. How do we really know this burly fellow is our ally? Every one of them? Punifer, what are you saying? He's not one of them. We can all fight alongside Mario and chase the goons. Back up the tree. Big bad Punio, listen to yourself, trying to sound all important like. You have no idea what kind of trouble you've been since you're gone. So few of you, what happened? They've been captured by the goons. The other, everyone, including your sister. What? Beautiful. Captured, taking someone to victory. Wouldn't tell them where to find the crystal thing. Told them we never heard of it. Yeah, wow. Absolutely terrible. We gotta go look for them right away. What are you saying, Bruno? We can't do anything to those giant goons. And adding this hairy old man to our ranks won't help one bit. When you say that. Can't know that, we have to try, don't you see? If we all get together, we can take on anyone anywhere. Come on, let's go. You know, you have to convince me because I think you're losing it. You and Mr. Mustache can... Damn it. Tell you what, you and Mr. Mustache can get the revolution started. If you can free our friends who got locked up in the tree, then I'll join your little crusade like that'll ever happen. I'll show you. Right, Mario? Come on. Okay, you jerks.
We could nod and say we did.
Okay, jerkwads. Oh, good lord. Oh, fun. You can hammer and it shows it, but you can't flip it.
I thought that even kind of existed in the original.
No! It
wasn't nearly as pronounced.
No! You can only do that in the original when you get the best, hammer.
Huh.
Unless you do this glitch where you phase into the ground, then you can do it with your bitch hammer. That'll be really good.
Yes.
Oh, damn it. On. Get that tattle. Also need the mini.
So focus down the chocolate block.
Power smash him.
Especially because I just realized he had the
Hey, yeah, he had that stopwatch. There it is. Okay. Mini-ox. They basically just generate a shield. But you have to defeat the mini-ox to break it? Because Goombella has max.
Yeah, I was going.
doing the order. It's why I like having her upgraded. Literally for that type of reason. Oh, drop the stopwatch. Nice.
Apparently, a change this version did. When an enemy is holding a badge or an item, they are much more guaranteed to drop it after the battle.
Good.
Well, not much more guaranteed, much more likely, apparently.
The original getting it is big silly. Just in general.
I say apparently, because again, I can't, confirm any of this. It's just a few things some reviews said.
Looking well.
Even in the remake, it looked like you could just walk through those bars.
So gone. Rescue.
Turn sideways, you daft
Rescue?
collectible.
Well, thanks, I suppose. You gotta help out the others before rescuing me. Where are the others? Let me think. Big brother? Where was I? Oh, yes, right. You're... Petuni, thank heavens! You're here. You're safe. Knew you'd come for me. Just knew it. Of course I went to your sister and brought him out of the alley. Look at him. Gonna get out of here, I swear. Gotta find the key to the cell. Okay. Oh, it's longer. On. Big ol' nap. Do. Ouch. Isn't it? Well, if it is a tree, it must stop meeting like this, don't you think? Stop right there, Missy! You're the thieving girl we saw before! What are you doing here? Well, anyway, I heard there were nice badges, so I came looking. But who cares about that? Lovely to see you again. Another smooth! This flirting out of control! Princess Crystal story looking for is me at the tree underground. Good luck finding it before the others, Take care, my handsome sass superstar. Let's get together soon. I can't believe that girl. I can't stand her. My aching, hey you. You're the dirtbag who hit me from behind, aren't you? Real fair, you scum. Fight dirty, you get dirty, and I'll be doing the dirting. You can't flee, but it is one man. I can literally...
It was one man.
Yes.
Good thing he didn't get the electricity.
Eek. Pew. Red key. This is usually an ultra. Yep. Okay. I'll top her off. Okay.
I get the idea behind the ultra shrooms, but at the same time, I feel the 50 HP is kind of excessive, because if you play the game correctly, you're not going to have nearly that much HP.
We're back. Here to rescue you.
Hell, I feel like even casually,
Foolish child!
people occasionally throwing HP level up probably going to cap.
Sit down this instant and keep your mouth shut. Huh? What? Why? What did I do? Listen, Elder, I don't know why you're mad, but we came here to help you. Stop your mumbling. Stop your mumbling, you! And mind your elders, you wealth! How could you abandon your poor sister and run off like that? Absolutely shameful! But, Elder, I just wanted to find help to rescue you. Stop with the whining! You never interrupt an elder mid-lecture. Never! You know why the others call you a doofus sometimes, that's why! And your time to be a doofus is over, because you have to lead our junior tribe one day. It is not far off, and this is why you need to listen. Now, first of all,
I was going to make a joke about, and that day is sooner than you think, making a joke about her being old, but the game did it for me.
or else you got that. From now on, gotta get your act together. Yes, Heather, I understand. Oh man, so what? By the way, what are you doing here? I was just telling you, we came to rescue everyone, sort of with you. Oh, I thought so? Well, good. In that case, get me out of here already, criminy. Cell is cold, which isn't good for the old back, and there's this damp stench. Ah, well, there she goes. I'm standing around. I'll be right back. Okay, big brother, I'll be waiting. Need to find the blue key.
Oh, I just realized why this chapter is so bad. It has 100 repeated character models.
Jesus. Okay. You can just
Again,
fall.
I'm just saying.
You can just fall off ledges.
Again, I'm just saying, you people complain about later Paper Marios, but here's a chapter literally about repeating character models, except you lost the...
What?
Punio isn't following you anymore. Because you jumped off the ledge.
It doesn't matter. The plot will catch him up.
Okay.
No, like... seriously. The plot...
Just continue as the plot, then.
See?
Hmm.
The plot catches him up, because he technically wasn't following me.
Oh, yeah.
He what?
Yeah, they're not tracking the number yet.
You heard me. I can't say I expected you to manage to rescue the elder. Told you I could do it. Don't get us riled ahead. This doesn't mean I'll accept you as our leader. It definitely doesn't mean I completely trust the mustache guy. For starters, I haven't rescued the other punies yet. I'm not lifting an antenna until you do. You stubborn mule! I love her big sprite.
Even though it's just the regular sprite blowing the fuck up.
It's with the angry eyes because they made it slightly more exaggerated than the GameCube version. How dare you don't like that, knowing what
It's
we're up
also
against?
because of these being higher quality, it's almost pixelated and
Weirdo-
blown the fuck up.
Weirdo soldiers taking over is bad enough, but now the Javi are helping them. Let's stand together. We must face them. Don't you understand that? What? Javi's and the intruders join forces. Maybe Javi's at the blue key. Shut your trap, Puniver and Punio. And behind me, you hear? Help mustache. Yeah. So, your name was? Marty, wasn't it? It's Mario. He's Mario. Only world famous, come on.
Again, why? I said
Sit down, you! Everyone else help Mario clear out the tree.
I said it in the original. Why does this game have a weird thing where every old person seems to have dementia?
Heartlet. Damn it, Rosa.
It's not my fault the game keeps repeating that joke.
10 punies joined your party. Thank you, guys. Done rallying everyone, I have a question. Looking for the Crystal Star, thingamajig, ever heard of it? Crystal Star? Yes, perhaps. Hidden down beneath the bottom of this tree is a funny colored stone.
Oh, I thought you
Good
were...
with it? Alright, got it from evil.
I thought you were going to say in a burning ring of fire every time.
Marty, or Martio, I'm calling it. Your heart seems true enough, so the funny colored stone is yours. Don't quite see how just yet, but I bet all this is connected to getting our tree back. Got that, Martio? Crystal Star underneath. Go. Hold your horses, I forgot something. If we can get the Crystal Star. Not a chance. Better take this. Puny more. Just remember to take the ore.
This orb isn't very...
Everyone just kind of hang out and stare at it.
This orb isn't very tiny.
That's a goal. One more thing!
One more thing.
Awfully forget pods away. On the way to the Crystal Star, if you lose any of the punies, come see me. Give a whistle to call them back. Which is important.
Yes.
With the art.
Because these mother fuckers are as dense as a sack of bricks. That's why I said the chapter, let's be honest, is kind of stinky.
You're kind of stinky.
No, this game is stinky. Like I said before, can you really call it a good game if you don't like half the chapters? I mean, you don't like half the game.
Okay. Now, scratching an itch.
How much percentage of a game has to be enjoyable for the game to be good? I'm just saying.
Down we go.
And every chapter, and I feel like almost every chapter in the game has some, a terrible section or part to it that makes it unenjoyable.
You hit the switch, you can open the door, but I want to...
To call a video I watched earlier, every chapter has a sunshine section.
When I eliminate this map. Bonk. Knock him out. Good. That opens the door. Block them in place. Fall off because there's a shine sprite down here. I think there's a thunder wraith in the bush. It's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So anyway, now that you've seen my reason for ranking up Goombella before Chapter 2, do you agree with my reasoning? Overall, this is often a heated debate, but in my opinion, Goombella is a better party member to rank up before Chapter 2, since a lot of enemies in Chapter 2 are floating, meaning Koops cannot deal damage at all to most of the enemies in Chapter 2. So, in my opinion, Goombella is a far more useful party member if you rank her up before Chapter 2, since her and Mario can pretty easily clean out every enemy in Chapter 2 incredibly easily, whereas Koops would struggle with any of the enemies that are floating, and you run into a good bit of floating enemies throughout the chapter. So I think my decision is quite sound, all things considered. But anyway, you can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord links, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So, as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later.